In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. This one skips the landing zone, goes all the way over the back line, so the ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
No touchdown. No touchdown.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Great, set.
Now Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
No touchdown. No touchdown.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
He's got room past the 25. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He'll look to throw. The coverage too strong that side. The ball batted away and incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. 3rd down coming up.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Hurts. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. Still on his feet. And he will score. Jackson Smith-Njigba. Touchdown, Dallas. That his first touchdown of the new year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys move out to a 7-3 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Slot receiver headed right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. First and 10.
Great, set. Delta.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And a short pickup to about the 30.
Great.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Delta.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
This is taken at the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Great, set.
In motion comes Andrews. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Eagles. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Great, set.
Now Hurts. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Receiver in motion, going right. That one knocked away and incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Trying the left side, here goes Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. And try as he might, he will not get back to that line of scrimmage. They will force him out for a loss.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman, look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Ah, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Okay, ready?
So they come to the line for first down and 10. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Back to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got it at the 7. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They get the conversion on 3rd and inches.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
To the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And this time, he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Williams gets it from the pistol. He's got room to the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Set.
Up the middle they go. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Couple of explosive runs here to start the drive, and now you got to ask yourself, what's the counterpunch? I think as this defense continues to pack themselves in tight, this is a prime opportunity to try to take a big shot downfield.
On the carry, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. They face 2nd down and 7.
Great, set.
To throw is Hurts. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And this is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points. It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short, no gain.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced 3rd down.
Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. Now this looks like a design run. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Deron Bland with the tackle. 2nd and 7. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take, half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's Braden Mann now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. That'll be returnable from the 35. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
No touch that. No touch.
Hurts to the air on first down. He runs with it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
To throw is Hurts.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 48-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
Third down, 3 to go. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
Alpha, alpha, alpha.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Now Barkley. Oh, a loose football. The Cowboys have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, Hurts. Toward the outside, he's got Andrews down the field. And he's into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Cowboys. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll get this out wide. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Barkley. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Sending a receiver right. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's a 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. George Karlaftis, the former Boilermaker, in there for the sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Now they'll set up to throw. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. Here comes the Eagles punt team. This fielded inside the 35. He works free, right side. And it's a phenomenal return, nearly a touchdown. They're set up with 1st and goal. Hurts. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And he will score again. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Dallas. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drop. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Man in motion, heading left. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Check. Go.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Great, set.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Great, set.
On first down, it's Hurts. Off balance throw, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down.
Big time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
A short game, down to the 7. Now here's 2nd and goal. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
3rd and goal for Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 12.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now, he'll air one out. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll try the right side with Williams. And he's going to take this all the way home. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Back to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Third and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw here is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They motion a receiver right. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. Finds an alley to the 35. And he'll be taken down. Once again, it's Barkley. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They'll send him over to the left. and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here we go, set. Set, go.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And now they'll be looking at third and goal.
Ready, break. Let's go. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
No touch.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
No touch.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Robinson, a first down and more. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Ready, set.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Ready, set. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.